What if I told you the wisdom that could change your entire life was spoken around a fire hundreds of years ago? Stay with me for the next few moments, because these Native American proverbs don't just sound beautiful, they hit deep, wake you up, and make you wiser instantly. They say the soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears, and in that simple truth lives the wisdom of generations who understood that sorrow is not a curse but a teacher walking beside you. The earth does not belong to us, we belong to the earth, and every breath we take is borrowed from the wind that once moved through our ancestors. When you speak, let your words be like seeds, few, thoughtful, and planted with care, because once scattered, they will grow into either shade or thorns. A single twig breaks easily, but a bundle of twigs is strong. Unity is not a strategy, it is survival. Listen to the wind, it talks. Listen to the silence, it speaks. Listen to your heart, it knows. Even the smallest leaf has a story written by the sun and signed by the rain. Walk lightly in the spring, Mother Earth is pregnant. Respect is not weakness, it is harmony with everything that breathes. Do not judge your neighbor until you have walked 2 moons in his moccasins. The frog does not drink up the pond in which it lives. The sun may forget to rise, but the Great Spirit never forgets a promise whispered with sincerity. Wealth is not counted by what you own but by what you give away and still feel whole. A warrior's greatest victory is not over another man but over his own anger. The one who tells the stories rules the memory of the people, and memory is a sacred fire that must never be left to die. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. If you see no reason to give thanks, the fault lies in yourself. A brave person is not one who feels no fear but one who chooses to move forward despite it. Take only what you need and leave the forest better than you found it. The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. Pain carves wisdom into the heart like rivers carve canyons into stone. When the legends die, the dreams end. When the dreams end, there is no more greatness. Everything on the earth has a purpose, every disease an herb to cure it, and every person a mission to fulfill. Treat the earth well, it was not given to you by your parents but loaned to you by your children. Courage is not the absence of fear but the calm decision to stand upright in its shadow. The bird who sings at dawn is not announcing the sun, it is welcoming hope. Those who have 1 foot in the canoe and 1 foot in the boat are going to fall into the river. Balance is not optional, it is life itself. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past, wisdom is of the future. The wind that breaks the tree is the same wind that makes the eagle soar. It is not wrong to go back for that which you have forgotten. The circle of life is not a symbol, it is a law. What you do to the web of life, you do to yourself. If a man loses anything and goes back and looks carefully for it, he will find it again. If he has lost himself, he will not find himself unless he returns to the quiet place inside. A good chief gives, he does not take. 1 finger cannot lift a pebble. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the light, for your life, for your strength. In every deliberation, consider the impact of your decision on the next 7 generations. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. The earth and myself are of one mind. Even a mouse has anger. Do not let yesterday use up too much of today. A people without history is like the wind on the buffalo grass, restless and easily scattered. The weak can never forgive, forgiveness belongs to the strong. Spirit. If you wonder how the world will change, first watch how you change when tested. Grandmother Earth holds us, and Father Sky watches us. Live in a way that you are not ashamed to meet their gaze. The best way to face an enemy is head on. The best way to defeat hatred is by refusing to carry it. The river does not drink its own water, the tree does not eat its own fruit. Life is forgiving. Silence is the language of the great mystery. When you have something to say it from the heart. Better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Dreams are wiser than men. All plants are our brothers and sisters, they talk to us, and if we listen, we can hear them. When a man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. The sky listens to the quiet ones. Walk in beauty, speak in truth, act with honor. It is better to have less noise and more meaning. Let your heart be strong like the mountain and your spirit free like the river. The earth is our mother, whatever befalls the earth befalls the sons and daughters of the earth. Harmony with all things is the greatest wealth. Give thanks for unknown blessings already on their way. Remember that your children are not your own, they are the life's longing for itself expressed through you. A warrior who trusts his path does not fear the dark forest. The more you know of yourself, the less you need to prove to others. The eagle sees far because it rises high. Rise above anger and you will see clearly. Do not be afraid to cry, tears cleanse the spirit. A single arrow is easily broken, but not 10 in a bundle. Live your life so that the fear of death can never enter your heart. Speak softly and carry a heart full of courage. Let gratitude be your daily prayer. We are all related, this is not poetry, it is reality. Every act is a ceremony. Every step is a prayer. The drumbeat of the earth matches the drumbeat of your heart, do not fall out of rhythm. Seek not greater wealth but deeper understanding. Time is a river, it carries away those who cannot swim in patience. Honor the elders, for they are libraries of living memory. Learn from the tracks of the animals, they waste nothing and fear little. The fire you kindle for your enemy often burns yourself first. If you want to be strong, learn to stand alone. If you want to be wise, learn to listen. The rain does not choose who to fall upon, kindness should be the same. When you lose your temper, you lose your power. Choose your words as you would choose your arrows. All things are connected like the blood that unites one family. You cannot wake a person who pretends to be asleep. The greatest teacher is nature, she never hurries, yet everything is accomplished. Let your decisions be guided by honor, not by hunger. A man who does not know his history is like a tree without roots. The path is made by walking it. Fear less, hope more. Speak less, say more. Hate less, love more. And all good things will be yours. The earth whispers to those who listen. Stand tall like the pine, bend like the willow, flow like the river. Let your spirit be as open as the plains and as steady as the mountains. Remember that wisdom does not shout, it waits. Even in the darkest night, the stars are watching. Even in the hardest winter, the seed is dreaming. Even in the heaviest storm, the eagle finds its strength. Trust the circle. Trust the journey. Trust the quiet voice within that says you are part of something sacred and eternal.